Hi, my name is Hiro Kamei, and I'll be introducing how to use the pipette. For this exercise, we will be using a graduated cylinder, a pipette, a beaker, and a balloon. Right. First, you can place the pipette inside the beaker with the solution. This is water, H2O, and you squeeze the balloon while the pipette's inside the water and place on top and let go of the balloon in order to suction. When it's done suctioning, place your thumb on top of the pipette in order to stop the drainage. Now I'm going to look at the initial reading of the pipette, which is 3.5, looking at the meniscus. The meniscus is the bottom curvature of the water, and it is formed because of due to the polar molecules that attracts the water to the glass. And now I will write down the initial. Okay. Now I will displace the water into the graduated cylinder. Okay. The final reading of the pipette will be 6.55. Now, the pipette is, I don't need the pipette anymore, so put it in there. And in order to calculate the displacement, you must subtract the final subtract the initial from the final, and you will get 3.05 milliliters at your total displacement of water, volume of water. And this is how the pipette works.
Alright, we're ready.
Hi, my name is Blake Smith, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to use a pipette using a beaker of water and a graduated cylinder. And the first thing you do is you make sure the pipette is clean and that it's been rinsed. You put it in the water, squeeze down the balloon, put it on top of the hole of the pipette, and then start to release it. As the pipette fills, you use your thumb to block it. And then take this out and measure to the meniscus the initial volume, which is right about 0.65. So you write that down. Not left-handed. Alright, and then you're inserting it to the graduated cylinder. Just release your thumb, and then once you're done, you measure to the meniscus volume final, which looks to be about 3.85. And then in order to figure out how much water is displaced, you subtract V final from the initial, giving you 3.20 milliliters. And then when you look at the graduated cylinder, 3.20 milliliters.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm going to be demonstrating how to use a pipette. First thing you want to do when you're using a pipette is to prime it, and you should rinse it out with water and solution at least 3 times before, just to make sure it's nice and clean for your solutions you're going to use in your experiment. So I'm going to squeeze this little balloon, put it on the top of the pipette, and then release it, and it'll drop in here, and then I'll put my thumb over the top to make sure the liquid stays in. Alright. 2.9 milliliters of their initial volume. And then we're going to transfer it over to the graduated cylinder. I'm just going to take my thumb off the top here. Okay. New volume is 6.1. So I'm going to write 6.1 here. I'll subtract my initial volume from my final volume. So our amount of transferred volume is 3.2 milliliters.